Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Brutal Legend on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, we are moving on into the dark jungle, an area that has these creatures in it.
Okay, I got a plan.
Grim?
No.
Run him over with the bus?
No.
Poison catnip?
No, I'm gonna recruit them. They're gonna join our army.
Tell me you're joking.
Dead serious.
I was thinking about
So
joking
here's
for
the
a second,
plan.
but I decided I'm actually dead
We
serious.
are gonna ensnare the beasts in a ring of fire. Then Lita drops down on the beast from above and rides it into a cage.
What cage?
The one you're gonna build.
How am I supposed to control them?
With your stubborn and forceful personality.
You know, like all women's.
You'll just sweet talk them into fighting for our side?
No more questions.
Your questions are making my head hurt.
I can't tell you the whole plan right now, okay? You might get captured. It's for your own protection.
For the record, it's because he doesn't have any other part of this plan. This is
I-
a very straightforward. Forceful recruit plan.
First of all, I find the premise of opening with no more questions and ending with for your own protection is usually not a good thing.
Right.
Right.
A number
of
of the beast. They say the number of the beast is 666.
You know, instead of waking these guys up, how about Lita just jumps on them while they're asleep?
You must not lose faith in the plan.
All right. So, in order to successfully do the objective here, you have to actually use the attack team attack with the Fire Baron in order to encircle the metal beasts.
Oh, he's got a big old puppy dog tongue.
Cat, but yes.
That's a cat?
Yes, it's a cat.
What now?
We do it again.
Finding all three of the metal beasts you need can be a bit of a challenge because they are, you know, a bit deeper in the jungle, deeper in the dark jungle than is convenient. But they're all relatively around this large tree.
Ooh, there's one. Here,
Kitty. Oh, okay, so he says it's a kitty. Still, that look, I could have gone either way on that.
Well, the much thicker fore and rear limbs specifically rather confirms its feline nature. Canids have much slimmer overall body types.
Thanks. Yeah!
Oh, shit.
Not the plan. This is not the plan.
We almost got whacked. Shway.
And got it.
It's a perfect circle.
Jump, Lita, jump!
Well, it's not perfect, but you know it tries.
All right, and then we put you in the cage.
Now you just need one more.
Enough?
Okay, so we put it in the I fell into a burning ring of fire, and then Lita jumps on it, and then we put it in the cage, and then okay, I see where this is going.
Yeah. It's a very simple forceful recruit mission. There it is. Now again, the Fire Baron is a very fast unit, so in order to make sure that that the metal beast is actually following us, I have to stop and look behind me every once in a while.
666. The number of the beast. Those are the only lyrics I know for sure from the chorus for that song.
Oh,
And fire is going to be released. Yay, we have successfully recruited the metal beasts into our faction. Nothing can possibly go wrong, right, Mr. Cloud?
You see? I knew that.
Number of the Beast was one of the
Fighting them, I was
fucking
holding
hardest
on to
songs
my
from that
life.
Guitar Hero game.
There's no way to really ride these things.
Wasn't that Guitar Hero 1?
No.
You do it all
They
the
did
time.
Number of the Beast. I think it was either 5 or
Rosalia.
I think it was number 6. Uh-oh.
Protectors.
Oh, I thought we were dead.
No, we're not dead. We're just being captured by these Kiss cosplayers.
Hello, Gene Simmons?
Yes. They're using the Gene Simmons face paint.
More like no Gene Simmons.
Yeah, so, long story short, I'm from the future. and I'm
Right,
here to recruit you for my army.
Fry. Right. You know, even in the future, people are a little weary of hearing you're from the past.
We're already an army, and you're not welcome to join it.
Aw, but you're almost completely naked, Miss Zaldia person.
How are we getting out of here?
As ashes, I think.
Stay cool.
You can actually fail this portion if you don't go behind here and use Relic Razor.
It's not. It's just an illusion. Confinement is playing tricks on your brain.
Danger's not actually real, guys. Oh my god, it's gonna gutter. Relax. It's just in your mind.
Yay! We have risen the Shrine of the Zaldia. And now we have more plot twist.
You?
No.
And then the world turned to ash. Ash, it's talking about you.
My dad.
Literally.
Eddie, that's a famous warrior of our time. Not yours. He was the leader of the Black Tear Rebellion. His name was Ragnarok.
The rigger.
He fought alongside
Gentlemen,
the
bring my
Zalia.
bags.
He gave us the
I'm gonna need a
skills to
screwdriver.
defend ourselves when the black water last rose.
Yeah, he gave me something too.
My balls.
Dick
I
joke.
found this in his attic after he died.
He gave me this
Apparently
boner.
There's a lot about my dad
It's
I don't know.
kind of those weird dude
But it seems
boners. I
one
mean,
thing
I
I do
couldn't
know is
explain
that
it to you
he
even if I tried.
somehow
Just listen. The
Once fought
important
at your
thing.
side when your land was in danger. So I ask you, will you fight at our side now?
If you will still have us in your army, son of Ragnarok.
Yay! We have successfully recruited the Zaldia.
So why are we able to briefly see your mouse cursor every time there's a brutal victory?
Because I'm playing this on the PC and my mouse, jitters a bit on my desk.
But why only? Because I don't see it during any portion of the game. It just happens during the brutal victory. I noticed that.
I don't know. Maybe my mouse isn't actually fully disabled like it's supposed to be during this the gameplay sections.
The brutality of the moment has shaken and stirred the mouse. The mouse looked up and realized it was in the presence of the gods.
And then it quickly fades back into the background processes like it's supposed to.
Because it shrivels up like a penis whose time has just not yet come and waits the next brutal
Alright, so, Dark Jungle actually has a bunch of different secrets in it. Specifically, there are a fuckload of bound serpents in here.
Fuckload.
Unfortunately, finding all of them is damn near impossible because of the layout of the jungle itself. As such, we're not going to spend all that much time in here. After this Legend Stone, we're doing our next escort mission to leave.
From the oceans of
From the
blood came
oceans
new
of
life,
blood.
the worst of which was the tainted coil.
That's a steering wheel.
With the twisted forms of the first ones, but the angry power of Armageddon, they were hated, feared, and almost exterminated.
By what?
Instead, they were saved by a majestic race of titans who inherited the strength and size of the fire beast and the purity and beauty of Etulia.
Oh, so they're very cool.
Pity on the small creatures and adopted them as pets. They hid their deformities with severe restrictive garments, and the coil endured the pain because, more than anything else, they wanted to look exactly like their beloved, merciful masters.
So yeah, the Tainted Coil used to be a slave race.
Well, and so they're angry.
Well, no, actually. They're the dominant race right now.
Exactly. Because they were angry.
Not because they were angry, it's because the Titans left. We'll find that out later.
But, so the Titans were enslaving them, and then the Titans went away, so the shackles came off and they took over?
Yep.
I see. So it's not quite like the story of Exodus, because the slaves in that story did not stay put.
Yeah. There's a bound serpent over to the right. We should be getting it now-ish. Yes.
Huh. Some blood pouring out of that fountain. It's got to be one of the most metal front facades I've ever seen at any.
I think it's supposed to be
university.
oil, to be perfectly honest.
No, that's blood.
But I'm not sure.
That is got to be blood, my friend.
Oh, look! There's a new type of wildlife. The nightmare horse. The nightmare horse hurts like a son of a fucking bitch. It also travels relatively fast.
So my old man, it turns out, did a little time traveling of his own. Big deal. And while he was in town, he might have fought in the same army as Ophelia's parents. Does that mean you don't trust me now?
Your father
Time travel plot, huh?
was a hero.
Yep.
The only one of his army
See,
to
I'm
resist
beginning to
the
notice that
temptation
time
of
travel
the
plot
tears,
games
the
don't tend to
only
do all
one
that
to
well.
survive.
When they poisoned his army,
Time
Rigmarok
Splitters
left
was a
on his
time
own
travel
for
game,
one final
but we haven't
mission,
heard from Time
to
Splitters in almost
assassinate
20
the
years now,
Emperor
and
of
we
the
missed that call.
Demons. He was never seen again.
So Daviculus opened the Sea of Black Tears back then to destroy my
Behind the
father's army,
blackest
just like he's doing
tears.
now.
Do you think you were sent here to finish your father's mission?
Behind the
not his
blackest
mission anymore.
tears.
It's mine. All right, everybody. We're headed into the swamp. If you're allergic to leeches, get on the bus.
Are you allergic to leeches, Mr. Cloud?
You gonna be safe out there?
Don't worry about me. I got a
I
ride.
don't even know if somebody technically can be allergic to leeches. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, if you ate a
you know what?
leech
Take
and you
it
had
easy
an
on the
allergic
bus.
reaction, I mean, I guess.
No,
I mean, then again, you'd be kicking up your immune system against all the
Good
other
for my
fucking shit
complexion.
that leech has attached to it, other parasites, diseases, hanger-ons, and so forth.
Yep, pretty much.
So now we have to
Except
guide
we
the
never
tour
had the
bus
advantage
through
of lots of
through the
fire
dark
than
the
metal
dark
beasts
swa- the
blazing
dark
a
forest
trail for
swamp.
They said it was
Yeah, we'll try
death
stay
to
ahead
put a
of the bus and smoke out
pathway
any
in a
bog
swamp.
monsters.
Bog monsters?
Yeah, we call them
Just
bogamons.
kidding.
No, you're not.
Behold, the drowned have shown up.
I don't like this place.
I get the feeling this place doesn't like us either.
But yeah, the tag team attack for the Metal Beast is interesting because it does a lot of damage specifically to the Drowning Doom infantry units, but it doesn't actually do all that much damage to other things. So it's honestly a really good it's a really good siege unit, to be perfectly honest, but it's a tad too expensive. I will be spamming them at the very end of the game because they're actually really tanky.
I meant eerily familiar.
But like that's the biggest thing that they offer to our army for the RTS segments. They're very tanky and have AoE damage.
I don't see any bodies.
Yeah, I would think that AoE damage has great impact when the game decides to play a mass horde approach to killing you.
Enjoy yourself.
It's too big.
Oh, you baby. Let me see. if I
Also,
can
the other another new fauna type that's here are the laser panthers. I really like the laser panthers. They shoot lasers out of their eyes. They're relatively effective against single targets, but they don't really have the speed of other animals. But they're very good at sniping, as you will see here, as this laser panther is up above, and I can't hit it because the Metal Beast tag team attack is very limited in how far it can go.
Metal beasts are ineffective.
Here we have another new unit for the Drowning Dooms. These carriages specifically are very effective against vehicle units, and as such, get off your Metal Beast in order to hit them with Face Melter.
What, demon prams? Is that what those
Yes,
were?
those are effectively demon plans. Well,
I was getting worried.
all right. So what we're looking for here is the rope that's holding up the guillotine. It's right to the left.
Oh man, this game was so freaking metal. It is. This may be my new most metal game of all time, because not only do we have a very metal environment with a lot of metal creatures, but we also have some genuine stars of metal, some of whom have passed away after this game came out. Like,
Are those nooses?
what comparison can you even make to this amount of metal?
What's that sound? I feel so alive.
Oh, that's
Thanks,
our base.
Killmaster.
Just doing my job, man.
Mmm.
Man, what is it with bass players?
Dude.
Yeah, that is a very old rock joke. The bass players get all the chicks.
Yeah. Except John Paul Jones. John Paul Jones was actually a very faithful married man. Unlike,
I think they're giving us something in blue.
this is gonna kill me. The lead guitarist for Led Zeppelin.
So not Eddie Van Halen then.
No, not Eddie Van. Eddie Van Halen was 10 years right after Led Zeppelin. So like 4 years after Led Zeppelin.
Alright, we have successfully made it through the evil swamp part. Welcome to the Drowning Cemetery.
John Bonham.
Whee!
Robert Plant.
Baby must be. He's headed into the dry ice mines.
Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Ice mines.
I actually really like the aesthetics of the Doom Cemetery. This place is really cool looking. The problem is it too has got very difficult to navigate geography. So the secrets here are the ones that I'll end up spending a bunch of time on off screen attempting to collect.
Good use of spread fire.
No, well, yes, it is a good use. I thought you were calling it useless.
You have dropped the gate.
That was close.
Mangus, it's a dead end. You're heading into the dry ice mines.
Not the dry ice mines. There's dry ice down there, dude.
No room to turn here.
There is, in fact, no room to turn here. Our tour bus is way too big.
That shit is like dry ice for.
Dry ice has been used as a stage prop since the 1940s when we were able to manufacture it. Dry ice, also called solid carbon dioxide, also is fucking cold and you should never hold it with your bare hands.
Yes, because you will get freezer burn and it will be very painful.
Like in a matter of seconds, you will get freezer burn.
Yeah.
I think it's like 150 degrees below zero.
Did I run them all over?
Wouldn't know if you did. This fucker's.
No. That's the temperature that gasoline freezes at during
All
the
right.
day after.
And in the next episode, we'll get into our next RTS segment. And yes, we'll be fighting Ophelia
Fog
again.
Machine I've ever used. I think it would really help our stage show.
You mean from a defensive point of view?
Yeah, that too. You guys stay.
Yeah, I'll be able to protect you guys too. Right. All right, let's rock.
Be safe, everybody.